Hello?
Hello, how are you?
No, just fine. Everything's all good. So how are you doing?
I would be a lot better if my internet was working.
So what happened to your internet exactly?
I have no idea. I was playing a video game, then all of a sudden we had a power outage, and then I turned everything back on, and then it just stopped working.
Now I had that same exact problem too, but not that long ago. It was back in a few Thursdays that my internet was working, then shut it off, then started again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not kidding. It was so bad that day. I felt like I was lost, but I had my video games to entertain me then.
Same here.
So overall, okay, let me just get started. All right, first tell me a little bit about yourself first.
A little bit about me.
Yes, sure.
Um, I like the show My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Whenever I'm not watching or doing anything with MLP related, I'm usually mainly working and I don't know, just messing around with family.
Yeah, Kai, I've seen a lot of your videos, and I gotta say, I really enjoy every single one that you came out with.
Thank you very much. It means a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. Cause like I just saw the new one that you just uploaded, and that was the one I remember seeing you edit, and I was looking forward to the final production.
Oh, yay! I
So,
try to I try to keep all my videos like simple because I try not to go over the top because my computer cannot really handle it that well.
like, also I want to ask, like, when did you first start to go on YouTube? Like, decide to make a channel, decide to like be like, no, I want to be a YouTuber and make good videos.
Well, that's actually a kind of a long story because in 2006 I was obsessed with a game called RuneScape, and there were a lot of people that were making videos over that game, and I was inspired by each and every one of their content. Like I was obsessed with these people, and I started making videos over RuneScape back in 2007 when I created my YouTube channel, and I went through about 3 YouTube channels before I got to this one because, well, back in 2008, that's when the whole YouTube copyright system came in, and I lost like a few channels due to that. And then in 2012, the game I was playing, RuneScape, I was making videos over it, but it wasn't the same game because due to all these bad updates. But then one day when I came home from school on my lunch break, senior year, my internet was out, and so I came across a show called My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, and I started liking it. And it was basically just, I don't know, I thought it was just the dumbest thing ever, but then I started liking it. And then I think a few months later, I started to just make my channel over My Little Pony videos.
Yeah, they really came out very good, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Because like I was just watching like one of your old videos about like what was it? I think I'm trying to remember like hold on, I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it was like you were doing like a lot of funny stuff in it, which I thought was hilarious.
Oh, wait, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I just didn't hear you for a second.
Oh, all right, I do apologize. I thought my internet just went. I was like, no!
That's okay. No, you're still online. It would have logged out if something happened.
Okay, sweet.
No, but what I was saying before, I was like I was watching one of your old videos, and I think it was like something that you were being like you were really funny in it, but I forget the name what it was.
hmm
And I gotta say that.
I,
Hmm?
oh, you go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, you were gonna say something. Just go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of my older videos I wasn't really proud of. Like, I like making my RuneScape videos, but my early pony videos I try to ignore just because, okay, when I first started making My Little Pony videos, I tried doing live action stuff, and they were so bad.
Like how bad? Like, was there something that you didn't like about it?
Okay, let's just say everything I had planned out in my head was amazing, but the final product was just, it was like, I'd say they were very cringy.
Uh, because yeah, I had to redo some of my videos a few times because usually I would think of something very good, but then when I filmed it, I was like, oh, listen, this is not exactly what I want to do. So I had to redo it
Oh.
over and over and over again just to see if I wanted to get it correctly.
I looked at a lot of my older videos and they were like so terribly. They were so just cringy. It was just so it was just so awful.
No, cause I was watching like not that long ago. I was watching your video of called a brony of kale, and I gotta say I loved how it came out. It was hilarious.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Oh
I
gosh.
was like, oh my god, that's like the whole thing with the futures. I gotta say that was hilarious.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I got no, because I discovered a lot. I think I remember discovering your videos because I was watching one of the videos from Little Shy FIM.
Hmm.
So I remember discovering your like channel from him because you were in like this one video. I forget what it was called, but like, and I was like, oh no, I want to see who this person was. So I checked it out. I was like, oh my god, like this person's really good.
Oh well, thank you very much. Little
Yeah,
Joe's helped me out a lot.
yeah, because wasn't he the one who made your intro?
Yeah, I asked him if I like my current intro.
Yeah, like the beginning one and the also the ending
Yeah,
one.
I asked him if he would mind making me like a tiny intro, and he was like, "Oh, sure, I got it." And then I gave him like a video to base it off of, and so he was like, "All right, sure, I can do this."
Yeah, I have one friend that also helps me out with some of my things I need. Like my picture for like my I think it's like when you like start go on my channel, like not my profile picture, but my picture on top. Actually, yeah, like it's supposed to be like my name in like a death metal logo that he made for me
Mhm.
because I'm really into like metal. So that I was like when he made that for me, I felt very good because I'm like, no, at least I now have someone else who's helping me with my videos.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because before I just put like an old one, like just this random one. I was like, no, what? I need something that was really cool. So he all of a sudden like he just sent me that picture one day, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like can you make this into like a smaller picture? So he was able to do that, and I turned out was able to make it into my picture for my YouTube channel. So I was like, this is the best thing that happened to me so far. I felt very happy about it.
Oh man, it's good to have friends like that that are willing to like have your back.
Yeah, exactly. Because actually, because in the beginning I didn't really know anyone who else helped me, but then when I became friends with him, he like really started to like come out. He helped me. He's like starting to help me with my videos, showing me like what certain types of like let me think. Hold on, certain types of like ways to edit, not edit, but I mean like make my videos say which how I should do this, how I should do that, and because he has his own YouTube channel, so he tells me usually I ask him like how do you do this, how do you do that, and then he tells me about it. Then I usually use it to help him with my channel more to make it look more exciting.
Hmm.
Yeah, it really turned out to be. It turned out to be way better than I ever had before because I didn't know how to use thumbnails. But now I know how to use thumbnails, so I'm like, okay, now my channel, my YouTube channel is looking so much better than the way I first started out with.
I never really used thumbnails for like the longest time.
Like, when was the last time you used one?
Like the last time I used a thumbnail,
Yeah.
I think in my last video, like I started using them recently because I finally figured out like I used Sony Vegas 13 Pro to edit, and I never realized that there was a you can render as an image, and I did not know that. So I'd always like take a picture of the preview screen and then just like upload that.
Yeah, can I see your new profile picture for your Skype page? I like how it has your OC with a Santa head.
Oh, thank you. One of my friends made that for me, and he was like, "Hey, I got bored, so I made this for you." And I was like, "Oh, wow, this is really good." And he's like, "No, it's terrible." Then I told him, like, "Yeah, a few people said it's pretty amazing. I don't understand why you said it was terrible."
Yeah, I like it.
Like, yay!
No,
Okay.
so overall, I just want to say like thank you very much for taking your time for this. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
So also I want to say like this is one other thing I want to say like how did you get into the whole fandom in the first place?
The whole My Little Pony fandom?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. I became a brony in like the middle of 2012, like right after I graduated high school, and um, I wasn't having fun with the RuneScape videos, and so I was like, I'm going to try My Little Pony videos, and the bit hardest thing to do was the switching because RuneScape I had an actual environment and a game to work with, like where I could actually like record and do anything. But with My Little Pony, it's either to do anything professional, you have to be an animator or have like really fancy editing. So I didn't really have anything to do, and I think I don't even know. I know, yeah, it was like in I think 2013 was like the first few videos I made were very, very cringy, very terrible. They only got like I don't know 20 views. I kept losing subscribers from my RuneScape channel, and I don't know. I tried to. I don't even know. I think I just tried to experiment with some stuff, and I think in 2013 I started doing a thing called Pony Facts, where I just did information on pony characters, and those seem to have been like really good so far.
Yeah, I actually really like those ones because a lot of information you provided in those videos was actually some I really never knew actually.
Yay!
And I was like, oh, interesting. I actually never knew that. And then all of a sudden, after I watched the video, I was like, no, now I just learned something today.
One of my most requested ponies is to do the main six, and I have promised myself this when I first started it that I would never do any character or any main characters, just because there's nothing else I can really say about them because that the show hasn't already explained.
That's true because the show already explained everything we needed to know about him.
The only characters I'll do secondary characters like Luna and Celestia, and then like background characters. Like, just characters that don't have that much information, or information, like, that I think would be interesting. Because when I look up a pony, I'm just like, I go through them and see if there's enough information to work off a video. I remember one pony I was going to do was Thunderlane, but I looked him up and he didn't really have that much information.
Like, what kind of information did you find? Like, was it, like, short or not really that much at all?
There really wasn't much at all. Like there was like nothing. It would just explain like the episodes he appeared in, and I didn't want to just make a video. It's like, oh, he appeared in this episode. Usually the hardcore information that I like, or usually the information that I like whenever I find a pony that's good, is I like knowing information that I never knew. Like in the comics, I never knew that Twilight was pretty much overpowered, and I also didn't know that Derpy's original names were Stoneface, and like I like information that surprises me like that. I don't like using like information that's already I don't know, that's just kind of bland.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that. I wouldn't want to like have information that people are like, oh, okay, we know this already. Like, but sometimes when I make my videos, usually I say information that probably people do know, but I usually say, oh, if you don't know, then yeah, like then this is something new for you then.
Oh, definitely. Like I think one of the comments I get all the time is like, why do you include information that was already put out on the show? And then I just say, or people that don't know, or who just became bronies who don't know any of that.
Exactly, for first time people. Like when I first, like for instance, like when I first started, I didn't know that much about a lot of things, so I just mostly looked up anything I can find, and I've known everything I can know possibly.
Mm-hmm. Like I think what was it? A lot of my Pony Facts videos, like all the earlier Pony Facts videos that I did when I first started, are now obsolete because when I first started them, I started them like right before, it was like right after season 3 ended. So a lot of the characters that I did, like Vinyl, Scratch, Dr. Hooves, and all of those are like kind of obsolete now.
Yeah, because it's been such a very long time now since they first were discovered.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably do like a marathon where I'll just like redo all those videos.
No, also I wanted to say, let me think what else I was going to say. Also, yeah, I want to tell you this. What did you think about the season 5 finale?
I thought it was good. I thought it was okay. Don't hate me, but I thought it was all right. I didn't think it was anything groundbreaking. That was okay. The first time I saw it, I thought it was just bleh because I mainly blamed the stream I was watching. I was using Hacks Omega, and for some reason it was lagging, so I wouldn't be able to see a lot of or hear a lot of stuff. But then a few days after it was like uploaded to YouTube, I saw the episode, and I have to give it. It was okay. It was all right. I thought it was good. Oh, an overall rating would probably be like maybe a 7 out of 10 because there were a few problems with the time traveling period, and I thought the whole backstory with Starlight Glimmer was kind of blah, and it could have been like I don't know a lot darker. I guess I don't know.
No, I don't blame it because when I saw the background story for Starlight Glimmer, first I was thinking like, okay, so that's what happened. Couldn't you just have gotten another friend?
Yeah, I was thinking, wow, that's kind of. So she never got a friend, or like what? I don't know. I just thought it was kind of lame. Just like her best friend was forced to move away. I thought it would have been better if she got her cutie mark first, and then her friend left her, and then I don't know. It could have been done a little bit better.
Yeah, I still think the season 4 finale beat it though.
Oh, definitely. Nothing can beat an overpowered fight scene like that.
Oh yeah, because I remember when I first watched it, everyone I knew was like, "Oh my god, this was so epic." The the finale for season 4 had so much fighting, like a lot of like there's one big Dragon Ball Z reference and everything.
I think one thing I did love about the season 5 finale was okay. It was based around one of my favorite episodes from season 1,
Which one was
the
that?
Cutie Mark Chronicles, or yeah,
Oh,
the Cutie
that
Mark
one.
Chronicles.
Yeah, I like that
Because
one
I
too.
remember.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
No, I say I like that one too.
That has to be like one of my favorite episodes from season 1 because I remember I went to a convention, MLP MSP, in 2014, I think it was, and I actually got to go to a 21 and after party where you got to drink with like M.A. Larson and Andrew Libman. I actually did talk with M.A. Larson, and so he basically told some insider stuff about that episode. So it's basically one of my favorite episodes from season 1.
No, 'cause I actually met M.A. Lawson too at BronyCon this year. Actually, I got him to I actually got a chance to see just like everyone did. Like I had a chance for him to autograph my BronyCon 2015 poster, and I told him that in my opinion that he was the best writer for the show.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite writer.
Yeah, definitely. Because and then he turned it because I was actually just happy just to see him and actually just have a chance to say something to him. 'Cause I always wanted to ever since like all this stuff happened.
I'm always a fan of his work on Foster's Home and My Gym Partner is a Monkey. It was a really I like M.A. Larson. That's the one thing I do love about MLP is that everyone who worked on the show also worked on Codename Kids Next Door, Samurai Jack, Foster's Home, all those people. I love it.
Yeah, I remember the old Cartoon Network. Everyone I knew said that those were the days like when TV was worth watching and actually waking up in the morning or in the afternoon watching it, being like, "Oh, I love these shows. It's so good." Like this was the stuff that actually everyone
Definitely.
would know.
Like I haven't seen any of the newer stuff on. I think one of the shows that I tried to watch was Teen Titans Go. That pretty much
Yeah, that was
destroyed my
terrible.
childhood.
Yeah, that was terrible. I mean, it's really just like I remember seeing it once and I was like, wow, this. It is not even like there's like no plot story to the show. It's just random stuff going on each and every single episode.
No, the only I think what else? I tried to watch Adventure Time and I didn't understand anything of it, and I think I tried to watch Amazing World of Gumball, and that's an okay show, but I don't know. And
Yeah,
I
definitely.
saw a regular show, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I used to watch regular show a few times, like when it first came out. But then later on, I kept on watching it, like going through all the seasons. Then I was saying to myself, you know what? It looks like they're just constantly repeating themselves every single episode. Doesn't seem like they're
Yeah,
actually
definitely.
going somewhere with this.
I do miss the old shows like Kids Next Door and all that fun stuff. I'm
Oh
like
yeah.
stuck in my childhood over here.
Same thing here. I used to like one show that me and my friend used to watch like was Ed and Eddie. We loved it so much that we were such dedicated fans of the show.
I would always reenact some stuff in it.
Oh my god, same thing too. You don't even want to know how many times me and him try to do all that.
Mm. I think one of the biggest shows that influenced me as a kid was, well, back then I thought it was a cartoon, but it's considered anime, but it have to be Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dude, I love Yu-Gi-Oh so much. You don't even want to know how much I love that anime.
Mm. I like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember when I first saw the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX first episode, I was like, okay, what is this? Where's the Millennium Puzzle? What is this?
No, that's exactly my reaction. Like, because for me, I'm still a diehard Yu-Gi-Oh fan because I've been always ever since I first discovered it all the way to right now. Because but when I saw the other generations coming up, I was like, no, I just really miss the original. I like the way it used to be.
Yeah, I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw one episode of GX. I haven't seen any of Zexal or 5Ds. I just like the original. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, but I do. But I think the only cards I do have are the Egyptian God cards and a dual disc.
Oh, actually, I saw that time in your. I remember you actually did have one. You have the Battle City one, right?
Yes, I love that one. That was from my childhood. I could not get rid of it.
Oh, I still have the Chaos Dual Disc actually still, and I'm not giving that out away too. I still love that a lot.
My brother had that, but I think he got rid of it, and I was like, no.
I don't know if you noticed, but there actually is another one right now already out, another Yu-Gi-Oh generation.
Ah,
Yeah, it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they have these new cards.
Nothing can beat the original.
No, it has these new cards called Pendulum Monsters, and it's completely like OD. It's like with the game, they completely destroyed it. Now you can summon monsters with level 7 on your first turn.
What? No, no, no.
No, you have to see it. If you watch one episode, like the Japanese version, you have to see it. It is absolutely just crazy and you can summon more than one monster at a turn if you use these pendulum cards.
Oh my god, that just sounds. Oh, I don't even know what to say.
I know. I first watched it. First I was like okay for a while, but then I was like, no what? I can't. I don't know if I can watch this anymore. It's not as good as the original, and it feels like they're just overdosing every single thing here.
Mm.
The characters are okay.
No, you go ahead.
No, I said the characters are okay though, but I don't know. The main characters for each and all of these other generations, I don't really care for them that much as I did for the original.
I think a few weeks. Oh no, wait, it was about like 2 or 3 months ago. I went back to see the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I marathon season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 just to see if it still held up. Yes, it does.
Exactly. I still say the same with that too. It still holds up the way the old classic used to be.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
My favorite season, I think, was the I think it was like the third one with the whole Darts and his gang. I love that one the most.
For me, it would have to be season 5 with Bakura because he was always my favorite character, and I was like, when is this guy going to get his own season? He's so awesome.
And no, cause the reason why I like the character Darts because he had such an interesting backstory and his personality I really liked. That's one thing I got really attached to throughout that season.
I think I left right after season 4, but I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged that was got me back into it.
Did you ever see the 3D film? There's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D film.
I saw that and I was like, what is this?
You didn't really like it at all?
Was that the one with the 3 main Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists from each season?
Yeah, it was. I didn't like it at all?
It was okay.
No, I thought the movie went way too quick. They just gathered all together and that was it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for some parts. I like the what they call Malefic or something. I'm trying to remember. Whatever those and I remember seeing it in the theaters the dub ones, but mostly I watched the Japanese version because I really like the Japanese versions better than the American versions because there's a lot of things in the Japanese versions that they cut off from the American version.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I've noticed that. I was like, okay, I did not, and there was a lot of if you remember, I don't know if you remember, it was from the one with Darts and his gang, you know that character Valen.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, when he was having this flashback telling him how he met Darts, in the Japanese version, he originally was an orphan, I think, in a church, and these gang members, I think, were were bothering this nun at the church, and apparently in that scene, those 3 muggers, I think, or that's what was happening in that flashback. They burned down this church and everything, and that was one thing they didn't show in the original American version from that part.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty much butchered.
Yeah, it was. In the 4Kids version, it was. I remember that.
Okay, well, I have to go right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I understand.
All right, and thank you very much for this, all right?
All right, you're very welcome. I hope to speak to you soon.
All right, thank you. You have a good day.
All right, thank you, you too.
Bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was my interview with TootsieRoll2. Oh, yeah. So yeah, overall, that's really all I have to say. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, that's it. So overall, yeah, keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome, and I'll see you guys soon. All next time, my next video. Good.